Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. AAA action coming at you on the show. It's the Syracuse Mets and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. On the hill here today, Noble Meyer. Here's the book on it. Lefties have gotten to him this season, hitting over 300. One thing that could help, he could come inside and prevent them from getting their arms extended. That can open up a lot of the zone for you. Digging in for the Mets, Jose Azocar. This one in the air, center field. It's carrying. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. We're in the bottom of the first. Digging in, Victor Scott. And he's a really good defensive outfielder with excellent instincts and speed. Liner to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting second, the left fielder, Anthony.
Back to the top of the order here. Victor Scott getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Scott.
Ball, that's down.
With his speed, it'll be really tough for the defense to turn too. And at this level, they may even rush the play and make an error. That's what makes him a weapon in spots like this.
Yeehaw!
Runner at first, one away. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. Feeds to second, out there. Throw to first, but not in time.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony Peguero.
Anthony Peguero, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Here it comes. Line drive for a base hit. Coming around third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and the runner scores. It's 2-2. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position and then comes across to score on that base hit. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Bottom of the fifth here in Jacksonville. Fly ball down the line. Azocar moving under this one. One away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Anthony.
Top of the sixth inning. Here's the catcher, Onyx Vega. Out to center. Scott settles under it. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 30.
All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Syracuse, Joey Meneses.
Joey Meneses.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Scott should have this one. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
One away and a runner at first.
Fielder,
Next
11,
up for the Jumbo Shrimp, Victor Scott.
Scott.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here you go.
Out to center. Makes the grab. 2 down. On to the next
Leading
inning.
off for
Coming up to the dish for
Syracuse, the third
Syracuse,
baseman,
Brett Beatty.
Beatty.
In the air to center. Pretty deep. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Rafael.
3-2 the final score. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our entire outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Drew Thorpe. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
That's to third, and foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Inside, and it's 1-2. Ground ball, left side. Whips it to first. 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Luis Angel Acuna.
So 2 down.
Now
Mason Wynn will hit next.
Mason
First time up, he grounded to third. Wynn batting second in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the pitch. Fastball almost got him there.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, 1 was a home run, no errors, and nobody left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 3 and the White Sox nothing. So they're all loaded
Now
up.
batting,
And at the plate for Miami, Mason Wynn. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And the Marlins leave all 3, but they still lead at 3-2. And now for the Marlins, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop.
0 for 3 in this one.
Wynn.
And that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Luis Angel Acuna, the next up for the Marlins. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Clevenger with a pickoff throw.
No, be safe.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Marlins 3 and the White Sox 2. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Vaughn digs in now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Two on, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Corey Julks.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Win to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
1 down, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Mason Wynn. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Marlins with just 1 out left.
It's a good breaking ball there. Just off the... Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. Showing the slab in today's game, Martin Perez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strikes.
Perez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Ball and a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up and in, 2-2.
2-2.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 1 out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 2, Luis Angel.
And here is Luis Angel Acuna.
That's a ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. Base knock center field. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Connor Norby. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the bullpen for a homer. That one felt good. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
1 down.
Now
Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Wynn in his 2nd season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Lopez at first, 1 gone. Fought off foul. Cut on and lifted in the air. Benintendi is there. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Wynn in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And a foul ball. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line, and there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Down low, it kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Dan Altavilla preparing to come on if needed. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. 1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next, Connor Norby. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for Miami, and they hold a 7-0 lead. And here is Kyle Teal.
The catcher, Kyle Teal.
On the ground, a short, could be 2. Looks to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Very smooth on the feet to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, bro. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Win in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And at the plate for Miami, Luis Angel Acuna. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tauchman makes the grab, 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air. Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will. Bring it into the next one and get another W.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange. Trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink some relief. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? And I love you, babe. Do you love?
Live from Wright Field on the south side of Chicago. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Chicago White Sox. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Bryce Wilson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Grounds one to short. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting second, center fielder, Xavier.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Acuna sends it to first. And Benintendi is out. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Angel Acuna, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out his first time up. Breaking ball misses down and away. Off the mark there. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And that's in there at the knees. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. And that's ball four. Tried another slurve, but couldn't find a zone.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. You see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. He's 0 for 1. Karinchak, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And downstairs. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the...
Karinchak with a move to first. And he's back in easily. Man at first, 1 away. There goes the runner. Got him swinging. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that misses. Now 3-1. Movement in the bullpen. Number 64 up and loosening in the pen. Varland warming up as well. Karinchak checks the runner. Acuna back on a dive. Right-handed reliever. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's the DH, Alec Burleson. Double steal. Out towards left center. Benintendi ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the White Sox nothing. So the lineup flips over, and stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And there's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
First and third, 1 down. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Luis Angel Acuna. Ball one there. And that's outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
There's the strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Andrew Benintendi steps up. Out to short. Acuna. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman, Andrew.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here, and you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Let's get at $1 bill. Back in the booth.